You guys know, right, when we were younger, right, parents always tell us that you must get a job like a doctor or lawyer so that your pay will be like decent, right? But now there's a new occupation that you can earn as much as the doctor or lawyers.
Wow. How much? How much?
Up to 11K.
Wow.
Good, right? So recently, right, a job posting on the My Career Future portal caught the public's eye. So they saw that a vacancy for a Buddhist nun offering a monthly salary from 5,000 to up to 11,000.
That is the new occupation, Buddhist nun.
Yes. Let me show you guys the post. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the occupation. Be a nun. 5 to 11,000. So this is the scope lah. Basically, right, what they want you to do is conduct courses, conduct lessons, conduct workshops, conduct meditations.
You must develop the curriculum. So
Yeah, correct. So basically, it's like a course like that lah. So you must run it, you must plan for it, you
you
must...
must develop it. That means they don't even have it yet.
That means technically
It's a new position
is
for a new...
the head of this
Head of the
new
program.
of this.
So apparently, you must have 10 years of experience
Wow,
lah.
10 years experience.
Yeah.
Asking a bit too much, right?
I think it's still okay because this is like the CEO kind of
No,
more like
as in you
COO.
require 10 years experience is a lot, ma.
COO nun.
Yeah, CEO of the nun basically. So 10 years, I think maybe not the worst thing to ask for.
I don't know. I don't think so because I feel the difference between like the C-suite people and people in the religious community, right, is C-suite people are okay to jump because your skills are translatable. But people who are in religious communities are usually they build their following and their like kind
Disciple
of
like
flock there already. So it's hard to move around.
So people who with 10 years,
They
most
want to
probably
stay
will
where
not.
they are.
This is my community, and I care about it.
So for like traditional temple culture, right, there actually isn't a fixed pay for monks or nuns.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, so they usually rely on like donation or like the support from the community, then depends on the donation, then they see how much to allocate lah, like that. So some people online, they make some noise like, they are not happy with it.
Actually, a lot of them, as long they have enough to sustain, then that is all to
By
them,
right.
right? Or all they want, right?
This is central to Buddhist philosophy. Non-attachment to material things.
The thing is, how much is vegetable cost? Asking you need 11K.
And a lot of times, like, not a lot of times.
Omakase vegetarian.
Walao. Because they have like their meals in the temple, and then everything,
Yeah.
most of the times and things that they want is in the temple, which is supported by a donation. And them themselves, I didn't even know that they take a salary or some sort.
For sure, cause sustain. So if
And some more, they wear the same bloody clothes, bro. You don't need to shop there.
save money on clothes, save money on food.
On hair,
Hair, but must shave leh.
no lah, you
Bossa shave. So let's say, right, y'all know that this is the amount that they are taking, right? Will y'all still donate when y'all go to temple?
Actually, the money they get for salary is through the donation still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So if you don't donate, then they get lower.
5,000 no.
5,000.
I mean, to be gained with, I don't donate lah. So
Oh, I donate eh.
I will not donate either way lah.
Okay, actually, right, I did read this news. What I know about this temple that post out this posting, right, is that they are not under the Singapore Buddhist Federation.
Yeah, they are not.
Yeah, so they are from some other temple. From
Taiwan.
like Taiwan or something.
Yeah.
That
Like
means
that.
they are for profit one.
I don't know. So right then, like the news channel, right, they went to the temple to knock and to get some answers, right. There were nobody there. Then like the surrounding areas, they go and interview people, right. They say that they rarely see people coming in and out from the place, and they do not know anybody
Shell
there.
company.
Shell temple.
So then there's others that say that they saw people conducting lessons inside the temple, but
Okay.
they doesn't look like nuns or monks like the traditional one. So maybe, right, all these, right, like, they sell those, they do
It's
these
a
kind of classes,
front.
right. Maybe it's like for profit, like you mentioned.
There's a saying in Chinese, 挂羊头卖狗肉. It's like you hang
Lamb by yourself, dog meat.
the goat's head. Yeah, and then you sell dog's meat.
I don't know. It just feel quite shady to me.
But then do you guys think that when money is attached to like a religion, right, that it like cheapens it a bit?
Don't know. I'm a Christian. I cannot say anything.
Why cannot say? It's still the same idea.
Okay. So what I know, right, there are people that works for the church, right, like administration and all, right. Their salary is not high one. It's like 2K, 3K.
Normal
admin job, yeah. So, but then
It's supposed to be lower than market because a part of it supposed to be you're volunteering for the church. So just for simple sustenance.
yeah, so I got a friend, mom that work there. Her salary is not high. Then comes like the priests, the pastors and whatnot. Basket.
Drive BM to church or
They are private church, private church, then they
They really earn them a lot. One.
Yeah.
the mega
Actually,
churches are.
The priests all right, all quite crazy one. All stay landed one. You see the
They can sponsor China wine or
I think the people who are giving is fine already because they are in their belief and stuff, right? But people who, let's just say they want to bring awareness to more people, right? To the faith and stuff, right? I feel like it will cheapen a bit. What about you guys?
because imagine now you are developing the curriculum for the course and all, right? And part of it you must touch on non-attachment, ma. You must touch on not really putting so much emphasis on the material goods of this world, right? So then your students will also think like, yeah, okay, you teach me there, but then Maski, you draw 11,000?
Like, what are you actually teaching for? Like, what's the motive behind it? Is it really for the faith? If I take away this 11,000, will you still teach or not? And
So I feel right, they are actually running like a business. Why, right? Because the programs that they have is like they are getting this person, right, or these few monks or nuns to actually teach Dharma classes or like conducting meditation sessions and stuff. So I feel all these things, right, is a demand, and there's a demand for all these lessons.
Dharma is not. Dharma is really about religion, because it's about what is your duty to the world.
So these things, right, I feel trainees, right, probably have to fork out some money to attend to these lessons. I feel
It's possible.
yeah.
I mean, religion is sort of like a cult in a sense. Correct? Yeah. But okay, but one thing, right, just now I brought up like the Christian and Catholic churches, right? I believe that's a norm. Like you having to like, give like 10% or whatever. That's
So I
like
think
a
it's
norm.
common lah.
Yeah.
It's a common practice.
But for a Buddhist temple, right, I feel it's a bit weird.
Buddhist temple, as in they didn't ask for a certain amount of money, ma. This one, donation is based on how much you want to give.
there's no commitment to that.
Okay, so like okay, let's say the journey towards priesthood in the Catholic Church, right, is typically like that. Like you are inside the faith, then you become the altar boy, then you go study to be a priest, then after that you go through training, then after that you become a priest. Then would you, if let's say you know that you can fetch like 11K being a nun, would you go into nunhood? Would you go into nunhood? And I believe that's something that you love to do, build your community, teaching.
10% from people.
Different religion. But then it could inspire younger kids to get into the faith, or rather get more devoted into the faith.
Yeah.
Because maybe your parents are a bit traditional and all, then they can say, hey, you see Sister Ling, she earn a lot of money, she drive BMW, you every week go to the temple, you pray to God, learn from a lesson all. Then they also like, okay lah, follow.
This is a bit like skewed really, the motive towards the faith.
So part of that allure comes from like, you see they're rich and they're doing well in life, rather than the teachings itself.
Yeah.
Never mind lah. This lifetime you can be rich. The next lifetime,
Cockroach.
yeah lah. Doesn't matter. Just care about this life.
Pass to the next Joseph.